Howdy, everyone, you're on the Village, and let's be real, I've got to hurry here because it's currently 11:34 a.m. and I've got work in just barely 30 minutes, so I need to hurry the fuck up and get this intro done. So let's just get going on the video. It's Lucy versus KANEKI, Elfen Lead versus Tokyo Ghoul, and luckily, I picked a video where I know quite a bit about one of the characters already. I know a lot about KANEKI already, so I'm going to be skipping his post-analysis stuff and his pre-analysis stuff for KANEKI, because I know a lot about KANEKI already. 10 power, 7 durability, 7 speed, 7 strength, 9 speed, 7 intelligence, and 10 skill and 6 agility? Okay, Cade, not bad.
But she also went by the name Lucy. When Lucy was a mere child, she was abandoned and left in an orphanage due to her horns. Most people saw her as a freak and would constantly torment her, from being bullied, abused, and discriminated against. She was mostly alone until she found a cute little puppy, a stray just like her. She quickly grew attached and befriended the puppy. That was until her bullies found the puppy, and just to torment her, proceeded to beat up the puppy and kill it in front of her. This pushed her beyond her limits. She snapped and went berserk, and it was this moment when she unlocked her psychokinetic abilities. With it she killed the bullies, leaving nothing left but a bloody room, honestly serving those kids right. This is where Lucy discovered her abilities. Her ability to control vectors, a psychokinetic power that KANEKI have, which created extra arms behind them. These arms are controlled through vibration frequency. The effects of the vectors depends on how fast the vibrations are.
Oh.
Frequencies mean they are completely invisible and intangible. The higher they go, the more effects they have, from being able to pick stuff up, slice like a blade, and even become explosive. It's usually meant to infect other humans to turn them into KANEKI.
Ow!
And other KANEKI can do much more with it.
That kind of stuff really freaks me out, seeing that kind of stuff.
Vectors active with a range of 2 meters, but she can exceed those limits and have 28 vectors with a range far larger than a few feet. And it's possible this number can be even greater, this showing when her horns grow in size. With her vectors she can inflict men with the KANEKI virus, inflict pain by striking nervous systems directly, use them to bypass physical objects, launch herself, and even appear to levitate in the air. Destroy whatever is in her path, be it slicing or crushing, like when she destroyed metal walls to escape a facility. Launch objects at deadly speeds, like when she launched a small rock at a helicopter and took it down. Block attacks like gunfire and tank shells by forming a force field. Induce illusions, affect and manipulate the bodies of others on a cellular level. Pick up heavy objects with no
Some of these abilities seem broken.
User, like when she picked up a speedboat in a large boulder, and if the vibrations frequency is high enough, manipulate the weather to create storms, and create explosions from sheer vibrations alone. With one of these explosions she detonated in Sunken Island. The magnitude caused giant waves to form is also
Emotion unstable, damage to her horns will cause her to lose control of her vectors, damage will hurt her into a portal. Numerous personalities could get in her way.
While there are many she can control to act as a shield, each individual vector can move at blinding speeds. She can use them to launch herself across.
If I had to pick one of these two to win, I would say personally, I do see KANEKI probably pulling the win barely. Because KANEKI is pretty strong, but he does have weaknesses like she does. Because he is also emotionally unstable a little bit.
Lucy herself is very tough, as she fought other KANEKI like herself, took hits and shots from trained soldiers, and without her vectors protecting her, survived a direct missile explosion and was fine. She is even tougher considering the damage she has caused. As a matter of fact, her arms reaching into space shows the range her arms can reach, and is stated she could easily exterminate humanity with that fraction of her power. Genuinely believed she could destroy the planet, and if in theory she can release a nuclear fusion is devastating. The power she might be able to exact is 210.75 exatons of TNT. To nuke the moon. Although this is never shown, but rather a possibility if she were to exceed that power. Lucy is fairly smart. She knows the human body very well and knows where to strike critical organs. Expert in using her powers, and even though she isn't academically advanced, she still has great combat knowledge, capable of using her environment to her advantage and inflicting fear to take a dominant stance. Now Lucy may be a killing machine, but she has some flaws too. After being shot in the head, she survived but developed a split personality named NYU, one far more passive and gentle. In this state she is far more vulnerable, but she can trigger her murderous state if she feels threatened. She has another one called DNA voice, which is her Declani instincts kicking in, which is extremely violent and merciless. She doesn't think here. It's all about killing and inflicting the human race. Her horns are also a weak point, which if broken or struck in the forehead hard enough, her vectors can be nullified. Usually a Declani is killed if their horns break. Lucy doesn't seem to die so easily like that, but it still hinders her. If she is on a complete rampage, even one strong enough to take down entire military forces, she can still be blinded by rage and taken advantage of, and if she exceeds her limit too much, she will start to melt. Such weaknesses are so minuscule compared to her true power though. Lucy by no means is a person to undermine, for her true power is anything but safe. For anyone who encounters Lucy, your best way of winning is to run. Run as far away as possible if you want to avoid being a pool of blood on the ground.
Here's your thing to do.
Otherwise, may you
You're
rest
gonna
in
get the fuck
peace.
up out of here. Fuck
Overall,
this shit.
Lucy
Yo,
is a
out.
cold-blooded killer with extremely fast vectors. She is capable of wiping out armies, but her vectors will be stopped if her horns are destroyed. A world where humans and ghouls exists is a
I already know quite a bit about Kaneki, so I'm gonna skip his preview stuff. I'm just gonna see. I'm just read like the last little bit here.
Take down 2S rank ghouls, Yamurai, and
Kanju causes Kaneki to lose his grip on insanity. Anything that reminds him of his past life can cause a mental breakdown. Severe damage to his brain will cause loss of memory.
Even though he can be calm at times, but because of his ghoul and the nature of his powers, using his Kakuja causes Kaneki to lose his grip on his sanity, which can turn him fully bloodlust and uncontrollable. His Rinkaku is also fairly brittle. Any form of damage to his brain of the sort like Arima did can cause him to lose his memories, which can hinder him over time. He is also insanely unstable mentally and emotionally, so anything that
so we got two psychopaths fighting each other again.
This doesn't mean he is fragile overall. He is hard to put down, hard to overpower, and hard to outlast. Don't ever mess with the people he cares about, unless you want to find yourself being consumed by the king of the ghouls. Overall, while Kaneki suffers from mental breakdowns, he has tons of battle skills with his tentacles.
The healing factor and the battle skills, I think, is what you make him win the fight. Tokyo. And type Sprite Hina is the animator. Okay, cool. Let's see this, baby. Who's gonna start the fight? Like, who's gonna initiate the combat? It looks like Lucy's the one starting the combat. When Kaneki was protecting her and helping her. But blood smells good. I'll be taking a taste sample. Psst, disgusting. I don't expect you to understand. Now allow me to feast. This is like Kaneki and freaking Dead by Daylight. A psychotic bitch. It's not over. How delicious. I'll take the rest from you. That's it. I'll kill you here and now. Has it hurt yet? Don't worry, I'll put you out of your misery.
Well, that was brutal. A little too brutal-like. Good lord, what a way to go. Well, Lucy takes this win for fairly obvious reasons. Sure, Kaneki possesses great regeneration capabilities to last long in combat, and amplify himself and adapt over time, and because of his senses he can see the vectors or at least sense them. His powers likely can overwhelm Lucy if given the chance. Keyword if. Lucy takes every statistical advantage. Her power exceeds Kaneki's by a massive
Good
margin.
ending, my god.
Consider her theoretical
Kaneki just got fucked so badly.
There also is an issue with speed. The
Well,
vectors
thank
prove
you,
to be too
Lucy, for
fast for
fucking someone
Kaneki
I
to
hate.
react to. Kaneki insists
Because
that Mihawk is
seeing
the
him in
most
Dead by
appropriate
Daylight
one to react.
had personally
No matter how
ruined my
powerful Kaneki
experience.
is, the vectors simply can bypass his physical body and attack from
Oh,
distance.
I love it.
Even intense vibrations can disrupt electrons. To
Uh,
disrupt matter overall, so his attack
Thank
reaches not
you
through electrons
for
easily.
making my
Lucy
day.
should be able to tank his attacks fairly easily. Her only hindrance is her regeneration being shown down. Kaneki could poison Lucy, if it weren't for the fact that Lucy can keep her range even from across the planet, and nothing is stopping Lucy from infecting Kaneki with her virus. Kaneki's best hope is to rapidly evolve during the battle and quickly adapt to Lucy's powers, learning her patterns and closing in on a good opening. Yet Lucy's statistical dominance, her far superior range and her ability to bypass many of Kaneki's offensive and defensive options allows her to keep him at bay, granting her the win overall. Kaneki changed at a victory were too slim to achieve. The winner is Lucy Declanius.
I'm gonna call this video here, so thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and new. Bye bye.